If I like women, I like women. I'm not gonna do anything indicating that I don't like women.
It's not you.
What he say? I like women's. I'm not getting anymore. I've been delivered. I like women's.
Oh, where's that from?
The
Nigga said I would never wear a purse again.
The gay dude at the church.
I like women.
What movie is this?
It was a movie.
It's a
video.
viral clip. Man's was like gay, but then he said he went to church and got delivered from the Lord. And that he's like, I like women's. And when you said that shit, I like women.
Do you think that you could become gay by being surrounded by a bunch of gayness when you're young?
At a young age, bro.
That's going around, right?
No, I feel like that's how it happens, bro.
Because one thing, like there's been a real recent spike in like the number of gay people or whatever, or number of gay, trans, bi, blah, blah, blah.
It's in the media, man.
It's like, when did all of a sudden you guys all become, especially the trans thing, I'm this. Did you see the trans Korean? This dude got surgery to make him look Korean. So now he's trans Korean.
What was he before?
White.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, that nigga worse than
Why is that so funny? Why do you want to be Korean out of everything? Though?
I don't know.
oh yeah.
So he was trans, white.
What's wrong with people?
He was just white. So he was white, and now he's got surgery to make his eyes more chinky or whatever. You're not supposed to say chinky.
Bro, here's the thing, bro. How do you have so much money?
We got to start the podcast. I need to
so much money to blow it on stupidity. That's the dumbest thing.
What the fuck is a trans Korean?
Oh my god.
Well, you remember Rachel Dolezal? She was black.
yeah.
She was trans black.
Yeah,
Well, she wasn't trans black, but she was just pretending to be black.
She was just
And
being,
hell.
yeah, she was white.
Is it NAACP shorty?
But she was like the
Yeah.
president.
Yeah. She moved up the ranks.
Yeah, she gone.
Is Sean King black?
No, Sean King is a
we
white
do this like
man.
every other episode.
Sean King is a white man.
I just want to make sure. Bro.
He's definitely white.
Isn't he like half? Is he like Logic?
Logic's half black.
I think he's.
I'm saying though, but he looks more white.
believe
Like J.
Logic.
Cole's half white.
I think he's 100% Caucasian, bro.
No, he's half white.
Does he have?
Yeah, we looked it up before.
Well, then he'd be black, but he's not.
I know, but he just looks white, like Logic. Logic looks white.
No, I don't think he's mixed. I think he's a white man.
How much money you want to put on this?
Well, it's up for debate.
But
That's
his
the thing.
name's Sean, but it's spelled like Sean. You know what I'm saying?
Black. Yeah.
He was like black Sean.
I don't
Not
know.
like
Something about him.
Sean.
Something about him is just off. I don't know what it is.
He said his name is Sean, but it's spelled like Sean.
Oh, this is from Kentucky.
Oh,
bro.
is it spelled like there?
SHUN.
Sean.
It's Sean, but it's like, but it's not like Sean.
That's what we do. It's like
Is that a Monteism?
His pops is.
Is that a Monteism?
it's like you
Shit,
black,
King's
you ain't black.
Mother.
Yeah, what's the same thing? The conversation we said, is that nigga and nigga? Like it's the same thing.
Well,
Yeah, his dad is half white.
there's a lot of mixed. There's a lot of mixed people who are blacker than me, more nigga than me, by far. I know a lot of real niggers.
Niggas.
People.
We
Yeah.
go doolies. Oh, we definitely gonna do doolies.
Really, guys?
Yeah, no. What you mean? You know, isn't Sean like SEAN?
What
Or SHAWN.
What Sean is the Sean that we're looking for?
The U with the U in it. That's the black Sean.
SHAUN?
SHAWN is the white Sean.
Isn't
That's
Sean white?
So it's
But isn't Sean
SEAN.
white? SHAWN, the snowboarder.
Sean Connery was
I
SEAN.
think Sean White, the snowboarder, SHAUN.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he was.
we'll take him though.
We will take.
Yeah,
him.
we'll take it. We'll take it.
We'll take him in a heartbeat.
Are we
Who we
taking
giving
him?
up for him?
No.
You gotta give
Kareem
up.
Campbell.
I'll give up.
R. Kelly.
Stop it.
Gone.
Oh, there you come. He said,
I'm gonna make
Definitely R.
Gotta make an
Kelly.
argument for Chills.
Let's give up Ben Simmons.
Oh, Ben
Wait,
King.
he's happy.
He's Australian or some shit.
Yeah,
He's
so that
trans
counts.
Australian.
Who can we give up?
Kyle Kuzma.
I didn't even know that was. Is that what it's called?
What are the black people we don't like right now?
It's like Kyle Kuzma. I think it's like Indian.
Who
or
said it
something.
gotta be a lot?
We gotta give up Ray J.
No.
Hell
No, I was
no!
watching an interview from this guy.
Ray
bro.
J's the goat.
He's got the
see
story
what
you
he
just
did?
walked out with.
Oh, Wendy Williams.
Bro, are they like together?
It's disgusting.
Bro, he's getting something out. He's getting something out of the deal.
What?
Bro, he likes older women though. Rest your soul. He was with Whitney Houston.
Yeah, Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I know that.
So I mean, like,
Hey, Whitney Houston.
Who else did he have?
Really? Really? Yeah, Kim
Ray J?
Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
Bro, he's just
Yeah.
always been for TV, so don't take none of his relationships seriously.
yeah, he's
been on
true.
TV
There's
since
some
he was
sort.
a
It's some
kid.
sort of stunt. He's getting something out of that.
He's a scooty bikes, man. He gonna ride off any girl with a scooty bike.
Is she worth more than him?
Wendy Williams?
Yeah.
Ray J's rich, bro. Don't let him be
That's
fooled.
what I'm
Don't let
saying.
him
No,
fool you.
I'm not fooling. I'm saying, but
Ray
it's-
J might be worth
rich.
$100 million.
that's so what I'm saying. What will he be getting out of that?
Some sort of
Publicity?
media access to something.
oh,
I don't
we
know.
can't get rid of Ray J. Ray J.
No, Ray J.
Ray J stays.
Ray J is a national treasure.
Damn.
We can't get rid of
National
him.
treasure. Damn. Then do we have anybody to get rid of right now?
Mm,
Hmm?
I don't know.
No.
There's not many black people in
Jay
pissing me
Williams.
off.
Oh, can we get Stephen A?
You can get rid of Jay Williams.
Jay Williams, Stephen A. Stephen A. just is
Scottie
inconsistent.
Pippen.
Scotty can go.
Oh.
What do you do now?
Yo, this nigga is wilding, bro. He's
Yeah.
put out a book though. He probably has a rollout.
Someone said he needs to put a book out about all the niggas his wife been piping.
Yeah, he's worried about way more stuff than who the fuck hit his wife. That shit is crazy.
Wasn't she
Oh,
in
well.
like Bronny James DMs?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
Shit.
Bro.
Damn.
She's in everybody's, bro.
It's
Future,
shame. It's
Usher
shame.
and Gucci flip
Well, yeah,
flops.
Future had her though, right? He like legit had her.
Yeah, hit her in Gucci flip flops, bro.
Gucci flip flops.
Oh,
Because they're divorced, right?
they are. Scotty and his wife.
Yeah, it's
Now,
on, it's
or-
on
But
her.
she was
right?
creeping in
Yeah, it was before that.
the whole
It's on
time.
her.
Future must be a beast on the text, bro, because he be getting everyone on his shorty.
He's also
You seen the memes?
Yeah, the memes. That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's got to be it, bro.
I mean,
He probably sending them on his own memes to these shorty.
when he find them and stuff, I was like, damn, that's actually good. Here you go. Nah, it's just Future. I saw.
damn girl. Since this pandemic, I've been masking my feelings.
What did I see? With the
I
finals
would like
on.
to reopen our relationship.
Said with the finals on, remind me of the time that I messed up and it was the final time you talked to me. It's like,
That meme will never get old.
yeah, no, I saw a video. He was like, this chick was in the water and he was like, damn, a real life mermaid. And she was like, oh, it's for you. He said, for us.
For us.
She said, no. He said, yeah. Yeah,
His man's just like, hell yeah.
yeah, he said, hell yeah. Damn. Hey.
I don't think that Future meme will ever die.
Nah.
I'm so sick of the Jordan crying face. I think that's been retired.
I haven't seen that one in a while.
It's definitely retired, but that Future one, I don't think is ever going away.
Damn.
It's too good. How smart is Venmo?
What do they do now?
Bro,
keep
they
seeing
literally said that they'll give away $100K to if you post it on your social medias and put it in comments. And they'll just select random people.
Put what on?
Retag Venmo's basically like their logo on
Damn.
your. That's why everybody, if you
Yeah,
swipe,
do it on Twitter too.
if
Yeah.
you swipe through stories, all you see is Venmo.
Oh, is that what
That's free
about?
advertising if you ever ask me.
That's what that is. I didn't.
Yeah.
I kept
Yeah,
seeing
you
Venmo
win-
all
you-
on my.
Yeah,
all
you
on
win
my feed
100. You
lately.
win 100K.
I'm gonna sign up.
No, they're giving out up to 100K.
Up to
so you can
100K.
get like $500 or
Yeah. But how many winners did they announce yet?
Have you guys
That's
ever?
How many
the
people
thing.
have they put up?
That's-
All of them.
Have you guys ever won anything?
I know. I never won. I worked at McDonald's and stole Monopoly pieces and still never won.
Well, that was a big conspiracy.
Same.
that was a big conspiracy.
Bro, I was in the back ripping off all the cups, all the motherfucking.
Yeah. Well, we weren't
They
gonna
still
win
never
that.
won.
Yeah, no.
Dude,
that
I
was
feel
a
like
big-
I
that
watched
was
a
big
documentary
scam.
about this guy who was like he was getting tips from like McDonald's workers like all over the
Mhm.
country,
Mhm.
and then cashing them in and like giving them all a cut, and then like he
Yeah.
eventually he was like made some deal with some dude and went sideways and he ended up getting murdered. But he was like he would find somebody who had Park Place, and then there'd be somebody across the country that would have Boardwalk,
Boardwalk.
and then he would like cash it in and then give each of them like a little percent of the money, and he made like a couple $1 million doing that shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
like
Like all the pieces were like
Yeah.
in different states and stuff.
Yeah, I stole a whole roll of cups.
Because there's always wasn't it you would always
dead
get
ass.
was
I
it,
did
was it
too.
Park Place you would always get, or was it Boardwalk?
Like, oh, come back
You
for
always
a
get
free
Boardwalk?
free French fry,
Yeah.
a free McFlurry, and they ain't win no money.
Hey, I want free food. That's about it.
Yeah, bro.
You
It's
get free
always
food,
some
like an instant.
sandwich, man.
Like in your entire life, that's what you're the biggest.
No,
thing
for
you've done?
McDonald's, no.
Oh,
I won.
Nah, James, you won pool tabs, bro.
Oh yeah. That's supposed to happen.
I won $500 playing bingo. That's the most money I ever won.
I think
Yeah, I
I
always win them pool tags.
we got $300 from I guess the correct score that Falcons Patriots Super Bowl somehow at the Northwest Liquor wrote that shit down, got it right, and so I got like $200, $300, something like that.
Yeah, so that Rams Patriots Super Bowl when we did this thing called Squares or whatever it was. I ended up winning like $750. My team lost, but I won $750. That might have been the biggest one I've ever had.
Yeah, definitely.
I be feeling like I'm a born loser, bro. I just be feeling like I just can't
It's a
win.
fact.
I'm serious, bro. I just feel like I can't win. Like if there was 5 of us right now, we had to just draw something. I can assure you I'd lose.
You get the short stick.
Shut up.
Hey, he was mad as fuck. I forgot where we was at, but he was like, "You hear him on the podcast? Yo, talking about this short stuff, yeah." But we was at Roosters. He tried to reach for it to catch up in the middle of the table, and he couldn't reach it. His arm just said, he said,
Not my
"Hey,
problem.
Monte."
Not my
Faster to
problem.
catch up.
I told Monte over the weekend. I go. I apologize, bro. I go after midnight. I become an asshole. He goes, man. He goes, you're weird, dude. He goes, you're weird, dude.
Bro, he just turned into a different person, man. Anyway,
Is that when the alcohol sets in?
it has to be when the second
On
wave.
Saturdays.
Yeah, the second wave with alcohol.
But you got to know yourself, though. I told these dudes from jump. I was like, yo, at midnight, I'm going home. Like, I'm some Jekyll and Hyde shit, bro. Like, I dead ass said I'm going home. And he was just like, come on, man. I was like, all right.
But I did some my shit. It was stupid. I was like, how about 1:30? About 1:30.
Yeah. You guys dragged me out of bed. I didn't want to go out.
Oh yeah.
And then
that
you were
was-
like, oh, you're going out. I'm like, Tim, your ass is going out then. Because I got like 3 hours of sleep. I didn't want to go anywhere.
yeah. No.
I'm just getting ready for this bachelor party, bro. It's like this whole week. Like, even now, like, I told him I might fall asleep on this podcast, bro. I'm so tired.
Speaking of drugs, well, we weren't talking about that, but
Drugs.
before the pod,
What?
so I did some mushrooms on Friday night.
And that's why you.
That's why I was.
That's
why I was like incapacitated the next day.
See, mushrooms don't do anything crazy to me.
You done it?
Yeah, I've done it like a couple times. About like 10, 12 times.
That ain't a couple, bro.
Well, you know,
that's
that's a decent amount.
He went from a couple to a dozen.
You're a fiend. but that's not a fiend.
Speaking of that in the car, actually.
I called him a fiend.
Yeah, that's not a fiend, dude. A fiend's literally got to be like 10 times a month.
Motherfucker said a couple times. He said
Like 10 times a month. That'd be a fiend. But yeah, mushrooms like the strongest thing I've ever touched.
Actually, I don't know if it was. It said it was mushroom like infused chocolates, but like who knows? God knows what was actually in that
that
shit.
was probably some other man-made.
So what you did? Pass out? What?
Well, I was just up all night after it kicked in. So first took like a quarter of it, and then I'm like, oh, I don't really feel anything. Watched a movie for like an hour and a half. Nothing happened. I was like, all right, let me take some more. And then I was like, oh yeah. Now it feels about. I was like, yeah, it feels like maybe a 1 out of 10. Like things are moving a little bit. And then about 5 minutes later, I'm like 8, 8, 9, 9.5.
Oh, shit.
It hits you. It hits you crazy. And I was watching I was like watching nature documentaries and shit from a bunch of like we were watching like those deep sea fish, and that shit started to freak me out. Then we watched this other movie. There's like this movie like this. It's like has a bunch of random videos and images in it. It's like designed to make you trip. And there was like a couple of times where I was like, I have to turn this shit off, bro.
Damn.
Like,
Yeah, speaking of
losing
watching
touch with reality type shit.
Speaking of watching movies, dog, I just watched Fast 9 last night. 30, 40 minutes in, bro. I had to turn it off. There was too much going on.
Too extra.
Too much going
Bro,
on.
that's what I said.
Bro, it had Cardi B in there.
Yeah.
What is Cardi B doing in the Fast and the Furious?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
Yeah, no,
Bro,
we're not joking.
What was she doing? Motorsport? Like, what was she doing in the movie?
Son, like the best way to explain it is
Bow Wow was in that shit, bro.
well, yeah,
Well,
well, he's supposed to be.
Bro,
He's in Tokyo Drift, so like it made sense. But you, fuck a spoiler. They brought this dude Han back. You already seen him in the commercial, in the previews. Yeah, so they brought him back, but it was just too much action. Like it was so much action that
You got bored of it.
certain action wasn't
Action enough.
that you wanted to fall asleep during
Bro.
action.
Oh shit.
This shit was wild, bro.
But even when it started off, it shows like Toretto's story of how his dad died.
It was dope. I thought it was dope.
But at first I was like, nigga, who's this dude?
Yeah.
So you added new characters. Obviously, you can't get Toretto being Toretto years ago. So it's a new guy. It's like, damn, man, what else this dude? Then it comes to it. That is dope.
I like that part.
That is dope. But yeah, man, I just got lost. Like they just can't be stopped, man.
The motherfuckers went to space, bro. They went to space. They went to space.
That's what I said.
In the car?
They got to go to space.
Yeah. They went to space.
They literally can't be stopped. And it's like, bro, are they gonna
say that?
Are they gonna race anymore?
Like, yeah, but they went from street races, like robbing, like trucks to superheroes.
Man,
did you stay until the end?
Bro, I ain't staying nowhere. I was streaming off my laptop.
Because there is gonna be a Fast 10.
There is.
There's supposed to be 12. There's supposed
12
to be,
what?
There's supposed to be 12. They said they're gonna stop it at 12. I said 12.
Damn, why?
Bro, that's like what 13 days of film to watch.
Nah, they got to go back to the basics, bro. Like, give us the street racing and stuff because this is getting out of hand. These motherfuckers have become the Avengers.
Bro, Ludacris went from a mechanic scared to race because he had a crash to the number 3 hacker in the world.
Man.
The only thing he hacked in that movie was the bridge to go up.
Man.
He like called something, then they put. No, he didn't even hack that. He called them and they made the bridge go up for that race.
Jin.
Yeah. So, Jin did it.
Bro.
Yeah, so damn.
But I don't know, man. Fast and Furious has me hooked because there's so many of them you forget. I remember I was watching Fast 5 on TV. I'm like, damn, which one is this? I ain't even checked the credits and none of that. I just watched the movie. And I was like, I'm gonna just keep watching it. And then another one came. It was like a series on TV. And I was like, damn, they made all these movies, no sequence, and just keep on making them. Keep on making them. Oh shit, let's just throw another one in there.
So
there's a Hobbs and Shaw, bro.
Yeah, are they back
they
in
weren't
that
in
one?
it. They weren't in it.
What?
So that's why they got to be a number 10, bro.
So they got a spin-off and then not in
Didn't they go back though? I thought 9 like they went back.
Bro, back to where?
Old boy came back.
Who?
Shaw's back, but Hobbs ain't there. So you gotta wait till the end. And I don't give a damn. I'm spoiling it, man. It's a terrible movie.
Man, that shit was way long. It's like 2
I did start it the other day, but I watched like 2 seconds. Turned it off.
I'll watch it there. Damn, we didn't even intro. Right, 20 minutes. We intro shit.
Yeah, you know what this is. You know what it is. You know what it do. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? What number are we on? 46? 45.
45.
Oh, we coming back like
45.
Jordan wearing the 4-5.
45.
Ain't
to play games with you. But we here to pod. You know what it is. 5 Mics Pod. What up? Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We got Tim, Io, James, Monte, and I am Dino. Episode 45. Let's get it. We already in some shits, so let's keep it moving. We're talking about Fast 9. We can stay on TV for a second. I started watching the Black Summer on Netflix. It's like some zombie shit. Anybody seen it?
No, but you said zombies. I'm in it. It's a TV show or what?
It's really weird. I think this is the first time I've ever seen this concept. So like they'll have like an event that'll happen and then they'll tell it from one perspective and then they'll flip and do a new title screen and then another perspective comes up, flip, do another title scene title screen and then another perspective comes up. So you see how like one event, how all these people that come through this one event, how they got there. So it's pretty cool. It's a little weird. Kind of the acting is bad, but it's just some Netflix shit I got stuck on. I finished the first season.
Bad, I can't watch it
in one night.
What's the obsession with zombies?
I love zombie movies, man.
Because they're real.
It's that thought of I don't know, like if anything I've ever seen, like with aliens and all that shit. Maybe there's aliens and all that. Probably, I mean, we know there are. But something that could happen. I feel like zombies is that thing that could happen. That's like super close.
I don't know, man.
Like coronavirus is fucking the new
nobody's come
variant
back.
on the Delta. Hey, man, don't matter. I feel like zombies is just that thought of like, all right, where the fuck would I go? Who would I be able to? If you right now turned it, oh no, you dead.
Yeah.
If you turned, it'd be like, can I kill this man or not?
Closest thing to some
dead.
zombies is motherfuckers flying Spirit flight landing at 11 o'clock anywhere. That's a zombie because them bitches is crazy.
You wrote Spirit?
I ain't telling nobody that, but I'm just saying if I ever seen it, they on there. That's where the zombies is at. So if you booking on Spirit, you flying anything late past 10, it's gonna be some zombies. Bro, I was just on a plane flying back from Miami, bro. Holy shit, it was Spirit, but it was a cheap one, and that was my first mistake. Cheap? That was my first mistake. But,
so it was free.
Oh my god, these girls literally started fighting and screaming and hooting and hollering on the airplane. The police had to get them off of it, bro. It was 12 midnight.
They were fighting,
bro. I'm like, yo, they was on the plane the whole time, just screaming and yelling. I was like, some people behind me, like, oh my god, who's up there? And I'm like, bro, they over my headphones. Like, if you can hear it over my, my headphones, they obviously being loud. And they wouldn't sit down, put their face masks on, none of that, bro. We landed like 11:20. We didn't get off this plane till like midnight, bro. So yeah, that's where the zombies at.
All right, that was.
Bro, if there's a dumb
Really
place
weird.
to fight, wouldn't it be on an airplane?
You ain't gonna be able to get off. You got to constantly fight the whole time. Who's gonna break it up? He'd be like, you go to the front, you go to the back of the plane. Like, nah, bro, we still on the same plane.
You gotta fight till you land, bro.
Ejectocito, cuz.
Wow. Nah, man, I love zombies, dog. So Black Summer, I gotta watch that, man. I love zombies.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a Netflix like original or some shit. Then I started This Is Pop. Speaking about airplanes, I don't know if y'all saw that clip that was going. T-Pain said
Yeah,
Usher told him that he ruined R&B
I see
some
that.
years ago. So
Yeah.
that was in that show. It's called This Is Pop, and I think I finished the second episode. It's pretty good. It like kind of like
T-Pain ruined R&B or
So
Usher
no,
did?
so T-Pain was on a plane with Usher like 2013, and Usher told the stewardess to get T-Pain to come talk to him. Like they know each other. So he went back to talk to him. He said just small talk, and then randomly Usher was like, "You know what? You fucking ruined R&B for real singers."
with the voiceovers, with the voice.
Yeah. And I kind of understood right off the bat. I kind of knew what he meant. It wasn't like I don't think he meant to be malicious, but it was the way he said it. It was more so like now it is like people don't appreciate me for the fact that I can sing. That's the way I took it. You know.
Oh, I can hear that too. But Teddy Riley was using auto-tune back in the day with Blackstreet.
Yeah, but like we talked about
T-Pain
last time, like,
popularized it.
T-Pain the one that took it. And the crazy thing is, T-Pain even said like he went into like a deep depression after that, and like people didn't know that because at that point he was like he looked up to Usher,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and just he thought like Usher was the man. He was his bro, and then when he said that to him, he was like, "Damn, bro, like I really had to think about that shit. Like,
Right.
did I really actually do that?" Yeah, man, that's not. I haven't seen that yet, but I heard that's a good show.
I should probably check that out. But I
Yeah.
can
So like.
understand that.
The first episode, I think it's about like the maturation of like music and the pop. So like the first episode was Heavy Boys to Men early, like how they just fucking started shattering records with like real singing, and then NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys and 90 Degrees come and kind of copy their formula, but then they're white. So like we talked before, Eminem, would he sell this much if he was black? You know what I'm saying? So like that's kind of the same token. And then the second episode was like talking about the T-Pain and the auto tune and different manipulations and vocal stuff. So it was pretty cool. So I'm gonna keep watching it. But those are two things that I started the other day that I kind of just binged because I have no life.
No, those are good. Anytime I get in like those documentaries, like music, rap, hip hop, the 70s, the 80s, like soon as I start watching one, I like watch all of them. It's super interesting to see things evolve. But that's a cop-out argument from Usher. And I hate all of the people who claim like they have this purist status, right? You know, it's like that Nelly line where he was like, you know, I hate when niggas talk about real hip hop. Same time it'd be a niggas who fucking album flop, right? So it's always like bitterness, like moving away from your act to another act, and it's like, well, don't blame the artist for doing that. Like blame the market. Obviously people are responding to that. That's like saying, oh, someone opened up a business down the road, people like his products and like not mine, so now I'm pissed. Like, well, that's the customers. It has nothing to do with him stealing your shine. It's like what you're doing is no longer working, and if you don't adapt to that, or if you could just be somebody like Jay-Z, decide I'm not going to hop trends, and I'm just going to keep sticking with the fans that have been with me from the jump. Like, you know, Jay-Z is like, his response to the death of autotune is like, no, I'm just gonna make better shit, and I'm just gonna dead autotune by like rapping, not by like necessarily just bitching about it or going straight at T-Pain, you know?
Right.
You know, I heard something that was kind of cool, or it actually made me think. Well, first of all, 25 years of Reasonable Doubt the other day, but that's what I got to. Somebody was like, because you know that album kind of aged late, you know, they probably, obviously it was like 96 or something like that, so we wasn't really listening to that shit. So
well, I was, because I started listening to Jay-Z before you, but anyways.
in 96 she was like 6, but anyway. So like the record sales weren't that big, but people now are saying like that's their favorite album, you know, from him. So it was interesting. So basically the point was the reason, like one of the big reasons why Jay-Z is so successful is because he wasn't big early, you know, so it allowed him to like kind of figure it out. Whereas most people are super big early, and then now they're trying to like recreate that same hype that they got that first album or whatever it might be. And I was like, damn, that's actually kind of true, because he really didn't start popping until Blueprint.
But it sucks for Jay-Z because like a lot of people had to die for him to become Jay-Z, in my opinion. Like B.I.G. had to die, Big L died, and then like these dudes that like Jay-Z was like rapping around, and it was like shit. Like who else is coming up? Like Wu-Tang kind of fell off. Nas wasn't coming hard.
That's what I'm saying.
Hard.
Like,
you know, so it was just
their
like
first albums were huge.
Right. So,
so
he was like next up, and he actually just kept like doing music. So,
but Dino's saying though, because you think about Illmatic, you think about Ready to Die.
Ready to Die.
Right off the bat.
Right.
Those are classics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like
straight New York.
But then to try to replicate that for the next album is hard. That's kind of like the Get Rich or Die Trying thing with 50.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people will say The Master was good, but you can't compare that to Get Rich or Die Trying.
But that's the thing with everybody. I don't think anybody has ever made a better album than their first album.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they have.
Jay. What you mean?
You put all your blood, sweat, and tears into your first project.
People have, bro.
Drake.
Yeah.
Well, that's pop rap though. It's supposed to get better.
Wayne for sure.
The Migos blew up when Culture dropped.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I've been on Culture 3 nonstop.
So I'm saying, like,
shit.
Yeah,
man.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I thought that was kind of
Eminem's albums got better.
Actually, his second album was his best album.
Way better than Slim Shady.
Kendrick. You probably keep
Kendrick.
going.
Cole.
I still think Good Kid is his best album.
Kendrick
is like real close.
Kendrick
tie.
is like artwork. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
I was just about to say that.
You hear different stuff. It's all the perspective.
His albums, like, I know most people's albums are like everybody's albums are different, like their first and second and shit. But I feel like Kendrick's are like, this shit is over there, and then Damn is right here, and then Pimp a Butterfly is over here. Like, but they're all like incredible.
I think that like some of Kendrick's best songs are on Damned. Like Feel, I could listen to Feel, nigga, like warming up, being sad, any time in the day, I could listen to Feel. But to Pimp a Butterfly, bro, I could listen to that repeat the whole time. Repeat. Even the interludes and all the other stuff in between, I could listen to all of it. I think that's his best album.
You can make an argument for any of them.
Yeah, like I said, it's like artwork. All this shit's like artwork. It's just subjective.
Section 80 was fire.
Calling that album?
Section 80 is highly underrated.
The Kendrick Lamar EP, bro. Like
Michael Jordan.
He's missed.
Crazy,
Michael
man.
Jordan.
Some of my favorite songs are in Section 80.
Yeah, you looking at me because you don't know Michael Jordan.
I don't know.
Schoolboy Q's in that.
Bounce, bitch.
I don't know albums like y'all know albums, bro. I'm mainstream.
Well, did you listen to the Tyler album, Tyler the Creator?
Fire album as well. Wayne, another fire verse from Wayne. Wayne needs to drop a new album, bro, because
I feel like he's warming up. He's ready to come back.
Wayne's been dropping a lot of fucking verses, bro.
Yeah.
He's
hot for 2.
You know what? The Carter 5 wasn't that bad. I actually.
What's the other verse? And that gold fronts.
The Carter 5 was actually
not
bad.
That gold fronts, bro, with that Fouché girl.
I ain't heard that.
I just heard him in that
Silence
Batman remix, and I thought he went in on that one.
Silence of the Lambs don't wake this goat up. And then he said the other, if they all drip, and I'm the drip that they all froze from, or some shit. Bro, he had bars in there. That's another verse. But yeah, Wayne.
Green. Yeah, he killed that shit. Pharrell might have had the best verse though.
Speaking of Drake too, actually today is the 3-year anniversary of Scorpion.
3 years now.
3 years.
That was his last album, huh?
Except for that 3-song CD.
That was like his last album, huh?
Yeah. No, he put out like 3 like joints since then. The little.
But that was like his last album, right?
Yeah.
For the Drake
thing. What's the shit called?
I mean, demo.
Aging us.
You got to call demo. Demo tapes is basically an album.
Yeah.
If DJ Drama playing them bitches, what do you mean?
I don't think he's counting it as an album, but
He doesn't count an album, but does he count? Is if
and he put out that one with all the old songs.
An album? Does he consider an album?
Yes.
Those has to be albums.
Yeah, it's an album.
Monte and I just agreed a couple of days ago, and I think it was confirmed with the BET Hip Hop Awards over the weekend. Lil Baby is now, and Lil Baby is next, and he should win a Grammy for his My Turn album.
Yeah,
that's fire.
Yeah. I mean, that's just facts.
Yeah,
no, I won't argue.
He can't miss.
I need to listen to that shit.
I need to see the awards. I missed the awards.
I didn't know it was on.
Yeah, I watched part of it. But
was it good? Who hosted?
Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah, I was watching. Who did I watch perform? Oh, I watched the X.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was dope.
Or DMX.
Nah. DMX.
You say X.
Like, Lil Nas X came out in a dress,
but we never seen it. You just can't say X. Like everybody keep talking about Lil Nas X.
The video he sent.
Can I go ahead and give somebody some flowers real quick? That shorty Saweetie or whatever her name is.
Sawati.
I thought you were gonna say Lil Nas.
No.
That shorty Lil Nas X.
She is fine.
Nigga said Saweetie. She is. She is fine.
So you give her flowers for being fine?
No, I'm saying like I've never like seen her like that, bro. She is attractive.
Yeah, I don't really be knowing what none of the people look like.
I don't know none of bro. I can't tell you who Doja Cat is. I can't tell you Saweetie. I can't tell you.
Tim, I thought you were gonna talk about her artistic and career accomplishments.
We talking about the awards. You talking about giving her flowers? Yeah,
bro. Once again,
that's a flower though.
Hey, I don't listen to some of her tracks.
Hey, the girl rappers are going in though. They got some good songs.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Not like lyrically amazing. They're good.
I like Cardi B.
No,
Saweetie has some bangers.
She do got bangers, bro.
I like Cardi B. That Up song is, and we go up. That's a fire song. Obviously, the song with the Migos, she had a nice little hook or a nice little verse in there. But I like Young Ma, man. I like it. Like if a woman's a woman, dog, you got to rap a woman. Except for when she says "suck my dick," that just always throws me off. Like I don't understand when Young Ma says "suck my dick."
At least you can rap along.
Young Ma can rap. Yeah, Young Ma can
They call her Stephanie.
Can she rap better than Megan?
May, whatever. Yeah.
I'm sorry, then who?
Than Meg Thee Stallion?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So?
Hell yeah.
I like Meg's flow, man.
Yeah,
She be killing some beats.
They both stay in their stay in their lanes with their flow. Young MA be on drill beats.
I think Nicki's still the queen though. I really do, bro. Nicki is dangerous.
But until it comes out that Nicki's writing her shit or not writing her shit, these girls aren't under the bus for being ghostwritten for.
I don't think any of them can hang with Nicki though.
But Nicki's the easiest to sell.
I'm saying like she puts in work, bro. Like Nicki's legit.
Let me stop playing too. Let me give somebody their flowers, yo. Let me give Nicki Minaj her flowers for having a fat ass.
That was very Tim.
Hold on, dog. Hold on. First, this may have been my first time ever complimenting anybody outside of my wife on the pod. So I had to do that. I had to get. She gorgeous, bro.
You didn't have to do it, but
it was crossing my mind. I was like, this girl is gorgeous.
The concept of giving flowers, like you want to respect the love people before they're gone, before they die, right? Because she at Saweetie's funeral, like
we just gonna miss that ass.
Yeah, she was fine.
That ass is gone, man.
Hey, bro.
Oh my god!
How Quavo pull her?
Shut up.
What he text her?
He broke up, right?
He said, I'm a glacier boy. It worked though. What the fuck is that? Oh my god!
Quavo.
The pickup game is changed now, bro.
Oh, I'm a glacier boy.
I'm a glacier boy and got it.
Fuck. We send some shit like that. I'm a glacier.
Okay, let me
boy.
give somebody else their flowers then the right way. I'm gonna give Bow Wow and Soulja Boy their flowers because they put on a show. I watched it the day after, and it was pure entertainment.
Yeah,
if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it.
Bro, Soulja Boy, what he say?
Soulja Boy's comedy.
He said this what you can do when you put out a number one on the Billboard. He said, "What Billboard?" He said the Billboard. He said, "No. There was a Thriller top 20." He said, Billboard." Well, no.
He played the same song three times. He played the same song.
Bro, he be lying, bro.
He said, "You've been doing this for 20 years. You ain't got a song with Drake." I was like, "You don't got a song with Drake."
Oh my god! But I didn't really understand. Like it really turned into a concert. Like it was like you can't have a verses and then it's supposed to be your stuff, but then you got people coming out. The people that came out That come in.
Bro, Bow Wow is a showman, bro. Like Bow Wow brought people. Bow Wow knows how to work a room,
bro. When he did this,
they both do.
They both do. They both
do,
bro.
bro.
Nah, Soldier Boy don't know how to do it, bro.
Soldier Boy can't do it like Bow Wow though.
So Soldier's like more rigid, bro. He, like you gonna have to come and like defend why you here. Like, damn, Soldier Boy actually called me on the stage, and I'm like, why am I here? Yeah. Bow Wow, I guess, will get you there. They both suck, but I'll listen to Soldier Boy's music any day.
I just feel like when you watched it, Bow Wow had to essentially like guide Soldier Boy, because it just seems like if you don't guide that dude, he just goes out on a tangent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was
and so there'll be times where Bow Wow would like know that we got people tuned in.
Yeah.
Get back on track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, it was good, man. You watch it?
I haven't watched it yet.
I'm the first one to put Romeo and Bow Wow on stage. Like, I feel like he's starting to like abuse that first person.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He doing that way too much.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why when you watched him, like he's funny. You see him take the shot at Patron. I mean, Ciroc.
Oh yeah.
You said, "Damn, did he?"
Wow. Yeah.
That dude got EAD.
He said, "Oh, he brought y'all out because y'all got rap snacks." Bro, his rap snacks are pretty good though. That's for Romeo trying to promote every fucking thing.
Bro,
he said, somebody said play do the ICDC college theme song.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I wanted him to do it.
Romeo was tripping though, because Romeo goes, Bow Wow is the Michael Jordan. He said he is the Kobe Bryant, and he said Soldier Boy is the LeBron James.
Yeah,
and I understood what he was saying, and he broke it down. Romeo wasn't around long enough to even be considered.
What's worse?
Those guys,
What's worse? Trying to follow your father as a ball player or a rapper?
Well, he was successful in both.
I'm just saying, bro. He sucked as a rapper.
As a little kid, all right.
As a little kid, they all three of them came out as little kids.
Okay, he didn't suck because he sold some records. Mm-hmm. So we might have not liked him. Doesn't matter.
Of P probably bought 1 million records.
Maybe. So here's the theory. To be second generation and ball out, your parent had to be like a mediocre or a role player.
Right.
So it's like you go from Dell to Steph. You don't go from MJ
to Marcus.
It never works that way.
Yeah.
So maybe like Devin Hester as a kid, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe Devin Hester's kid, obviously he's a legend as a returner, but maybe Devin Hester's kid becomes like
a better wide receiver,
a better all around player.
So far, his son is a fucking dog. So
yeah, that's what I see. He looks like he's an absolute beast. Tim Hardaway Jr. not better than Tim Hardaway.
No,
he had the crossover.
Now I'm gonna try to find a way to debunk this theory.
Yeah, let me hear.
Yeah, try to think about somebody who was great, who was really great, and then had an even maybe the Mannings
kids. His son's better than him.
There's another Manning.
Yep.
There's another Manning now. Coop's kid. He's like a number 1 ranked quarterback.
Archie Manning.
Archie.
Yep. He's. I mean, he won't be better than. I mean, his dad. I mean, not his dad. His uncles and grandpa.
Was Archie Manning the most talented Manning, or was it Peyton?
Peyton. That was Peyton.
Peyton.
Yeah. Damn. That is
because I think because Ken Griffey Sr. is not better than Ken Griffey Jr.
Sure.
But like. There's certain situations where you could also you could easily probably could say Seth Curry is probably better than Dell.
Yeah,
that's what he's saying though.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying right.
I don't know. It's good. It's good.
I feel bad for Bronny.
What?
I don't see Bronny.
I mean, trying to live up to LeBron is gonna be tough.
Yeah,
but he's gonna be very good.
Even Bryce's, bro. I saw a little highlight of Bryce making some moves.
Shaq's kids.
Yeah,
but he won't be the most dominant big man in history, but Sharif is nice.
Can you sell Papa John's pizza?
Wait, Shaq.
Shit, can you sell everything?
Yeah, so Shaq's like part owner of that. So yeah.
Why y'all get Photoshop into the Geico commercials? You never did.
Who?
I mean, the General commercials.
Who?
Shaq.
Because the General's not real.
But he never been on a real.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Something crazy. Like, they can't give him a real backdrop though. No, look. I'm just talking about with the General.
Is that a Hopsism?
What? Really?
Why did
the General
Photoshop?
The General. Can we give the General flowers?
The General do need his flowers.
Pull up in his Cadillac and
I do need the General
convertible. Oh,
I said because the General is not real.
Damn.
Or do you want them to CGI the general into real life? Is that what you want? Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. You want the general to get CGI'd into.
Does anybody even have that insurance?
No.
You only get that insurance.
I've never heard nobody even say.
That's just if you want to like make sure that you don't get arrested for not having insurance. You get the general. Like if your car crashes, you're not getting no claim. Like it's over.
Like real shit. Like did niggas really even have the rush card back in the day when that shit was something? I'm serious. Like there be some
rush card. No.
There be things that be coming out that I be going. Do people actually have this?
I have Geico.
Geico legit.
That commercial, the commercials worked. Like whenever I got a car, I was like, so am I getting Geico or Progressive? Like which one? And they won that. Those commercials killed it. I'm trying to think what other thing. What else is heavily influenced you into buying something? That was
Taco Bell commercials.
It wouldn't be cereal, dog. I'm gonna buy cereal regardless.
Back in the day, Verizon got me, bro. I used to see them Verizon commercials, man. I had to join. then the motherfuckers got me, so I had to leave.
Well, I would say the iPhone's commercials. I mean, maybe it's just because they're iPhones, we just get them. But
I think the iPhone was just the iPhone was just me being a follower at a certain point.
I'm getting that one.
Everyone else had one, so I'm like, all right, I have to get one. And I think the text bubble might be the most genius marketing move I've ever seen.
Text bubble?
Just change the green and the blue.
Yeah.
Genius.
The genius, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Jobs was crazy. You know that he like who knew like designing, like when he designs the MacBooks and all that shit, he makes the interior, like he designs the interior and like makes it as beautiful as possible, like even though no one can see it.
Damn.
He's like, they're like, why? He's just like, why not? Like the shit has to be perfect.
Damn.
So that's how you get the money. Like he talked about the Apple logo, like making sure like they almost had it backwards. But then he told them to switch it around because he wanted the Apple logo to appear up when other people were looking at it.
Right.
So that it would influence them to buy the brand instead of you looking
at it. No, I get it, but like the blue versus the green text, that means nothing to me, man. Because
it means everything to me.
I've been both now. You know, I've been both. I started with iPhones, but then I went to the Droid. Back in the day, you know, you obviously your message split 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and whatever the case may be. But like as phones progressed, that like fell off. But your bubble was blue versus green. But did you get my?
I can't react to your messages.
But you got my message.
Oh no, you can react to the message. You can't
see it.
But then it sends another text message and says
Dino likes your message.
Yeah, react.
Yeah, that's whack.
That's so whack.
But you don't see that.
Yes, I do.
I can't reply to it. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah, you see it pops up on your phone, my guy.
Oh.
Yeah. And here's the biggest thing too. If the 5 of us had a group chat, we can't remove somebody at the group chat. You can't leave a group chat.
You just got to start a new chat.
Start a whole
new chat, bro.
Yeah.
Why didn't you wear a US Polo Association?
Exactly.
They sold it at TJ Maxx.
It was the same. It's the same basic thing. How come you don't wear non-retro Jordans? They basically look the same.
Because Jordan didn't wear them. Non-retro Jordans?
Yeah.
I never wore them because Jordan didn't wear them. Only were the ones that was numbered.
But they look just the same. A lot of them.
You got a pair of Team Jordans?
Mexican Jordans? Fuck no.
What?
No, that is what we call them, Mexican Jordans.
Mexican Jordans, Team Jordans.
I got one pair.
Mexican Jordans, bro. They'll just grab anything because they look like Jordans. Go out tonight.
That's
I guarantee you fucking see it. Go out tonight. Look at the Mexicans. If they wearing Jordans, I guarantee you'll see it.
Oh,
I got a pair.
I love Mexicans. Stop Mexican hate. But
I got some 6 rings Jordans.
What? Yeah, stop Mexican hate. But dude, I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna see some Jordans on the Mexicans' feet. Be like, bro,
you got the flights.
Oh man,
a white dude with an Under Armour polo on,
bro. But why did Jordan do Zion so bogus, bro? Like Guwap said, Zion's sneaker looked like a Whataburger.
Oh shit!
Damn.
I thought his shoes was okay.
That should look like tomatoes, lettuce,
I can't remember.
pickles, bro. I haven't
seen.
You gonna pull it? It's not. It does not look good. It looks cartoonish.
Jordan never made a dope shoe for any of the stars that went to Jordan. Mellow shoes all whack. CB3s all whack. D-Wade's.
They all got team shoes in there.
No, bro, they got their shoes. Mellow went up to like an 8, bro.
Yeah, Mellow, CP.
Russ,
Chris Paul, Russ,
bro, D-Wade, all whack.
D-Wade, they all have their own shoe.
They're all whack, bro.
Zion now too.
Yeah, Zion. Luka's on the team too. I don't know if he's gonna get his own shoe.
Got it. The Dons.
I would just wear the colors.
The If the
The
Luka
keys.
made a shoe, bro, it'll sell because obviously he got his family back home. Like if Yao Ming was like ever to make a shoe, bro, that'd be number one shoe in ever.
Probably not.
China? Chinese not gonna buy Chinese basketball player shoes?
If Yao Ming came out with a shoe right now,
No, I'm not right now. I'm talking about back then.
Bro, if Yao
No,
Ming,
they're making the shoes.
if Yao Ming unretired, he'd be leading the All-Star in votes.
Bro, like Yao Ming's the
did he
reason.
do that?
He's the reason why they had to change it.
Yeah, bro. Yao Ming,
wasn't fucking playing.
Yao Ming didn't even play. He was
the
lost.
reason why they had to change it.
Yeah, motherfucker wasn't even playing.
Yao Ming had the number one votes, and he didn't play
He didn't
a
play.
quarter.
Oh, really?
Bro, yeah, they had.
They had
Yeah.
to change that shit. So yeah.
Hey, on some other shit though, with us being like 30 plus, like we're kind of like in tune, but we're also out of tune. So,
Bro, open your eyes.
I'm tired of stuff. No, so
I
like
am auto tune.
over the weekend, somebody said I was busting. Would you know what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Would I use the word anymore?
No.
Depends
I
on.
don't know it offhand, but like you can gather the meaning of it. I guess.
Shit,
Yeah.
like shit, but
Yeah.
what was happening when this person told you that.
yeah.
I seen somebody at this bar, and then she was with one of our homies, rhymes with Oob.
Ain't one eye. Huh?
But nah, so like, what's it called? Shorty was just like, you busting. And I was like, I literally straight up was just like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean, dog? And then I had one of those moments where I was like, I was out of tune.
See, busting is one of those words where you got to know the context of how you're using it.
Yeah,
like
'cause
busting can be like shit is dope, or like be like shorty's a whore.
That's
I
how
used to hear
Shorty,
about,
like
like,
shorty
clothes.
busting, like shorty busting, like busting it open.
I remember bust down.
yeah.
Yeah, busting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you almost got to use it in context.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You have to know the context to understand it.
Like you good.
Mhm.
Like you good.
Yeah, she meant she was fly, fam.
Or
You-
like,
like you good. Or you good.
good?
You need money. You good.
Or
You good. Like we got a problem. Or you good. You all right.
A whole bunch of
You good.
Yeah.
It's the context of how you say you good.
yeah.
Like, what's up?
Nah.
What's up?
They don't go that far.
Yeah.
Or if you're buying.
He's what's up? It's what's up?
What's up?
It changes. Right.
But they ain't gonna like when
No.
somebody say like that. I don't know anything about money.
Oh my god.
Busting skulls.
Oh, okay.
You see?
Busting.
All right,
Hey.
man.
Move Tim along.
No, you,
Yeah. What's on your? You got a paragraph of topics there, my friend.
Let's get right into the relationship corner right now, since
sir.
we're here. We talked about this a while. So chicks, corny dudes with solid chicks. So we'll preface this and say, we see this quite often where there's a good looking girl, and then she be with, like, we call them cornballs or lames or any other terminology that you might say for a dude that pretty much doesn't seem like that's in her league, so to speak, quote unquote. And I think we joke about it a lot, but I don't know if it equates to like how bad non-corny dudes, which I think we all are. You guys can debate that in the comments or whatever. If we mess up the girl's mentals so bad that that it's like, fuck it, I'm settling with this dude that might be whack. But I'll take it a little further, but after y'all speak on it. But what are you guys' thoughts on that?
I'm gonna piggyback off what you said. You know, maybe their mental is messed up because maybe she did try to date the athlete or the jock or the fine guy or the fine ass dude or whatever. You know, maybe she did try to date him, and it didn't work out, and she's just done with it.
Yeah.
Now she found somebody who she could kind of understand and see, and they treat her well, and she's okay with that.
Mm.
But in the views of another man looking at their relationship outside looking in, why are you with her? Or why are you with him? You know, baby, I'm better than him. But she already had you before, you know?
Yeah.
She already tried you before, and it just always failed and backfired. And now she happy with what she got right now. But every time I see the relationship, I'm still gonna be like, dude, that dude is a whack.
Mhm.
That dude is not me if I want that girl.
yeah. I feel like maybe like the cornballs, maybe their view of it is that, okay, I don't have what these other dudes got, so I'm going to treat her 10 times better. And they see that like, oh well, I know maybe they know he's a cornball. Oh, I know he's kind of corny, nerdy, whatever. Not like those other nerds.
Right.
And I'm gonna give him a chance because I know he'll treat me better than this guy who knows he looks good and knows he knows how to dress, carry himself, and all this. He's gonna treat me better than that dude. So maybe that's where they go. But like you said, when we look at it, it's like, what the like I know how I can treat you. You know how you can treat it, and we all know. So it's like, he really don't offer more than me. So you lost with that one. Like you really with the cornball right there. You just lost.
Now y'all both cornballs.
Corn on the cob.
Yeah, probably the same answer. Pretty much the same answer. You keep what's that phrase? Like you keep doing the same shit over and over,
insanity,
getting the same results, you're gonna go crazy. It's just like, all right, been to this movie before 9, 10 times in a row. And it's kind of like, yeah, you see the girl like in college. She used to date all the athletes. She used to date all the cool kids. Blah 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 blah. And then when she's out of that, when she's gets a little bit more mature, it's like, all right, fuck. Do I want someone who like I'm 10 out of 10 attracted to, but shit's unstable. I know that he could go out there and get whatever he wants pretty much at any time. So where's that going to leave me? Versus, maybe this guy, he's not a model or whatever, but yeah, he's gonna treat me super good. He's gonna be stable. He's not gonna go anywhere. And it's kind of like it's that trade off you have to make between the two, I guess. And maybe they just see something different. I don't know. I think sometimes I see probably would you say that there's a wider variety of like men that they'll end up dating, to whereas like you're gonna go for the same level of quality over and over again. You're not gonna be like, I'm too tired of all these bad chicks. Right. It's finally time for me to switch up and settle down or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I guess that's kind of my theory on it. They probably get tired of the runaround for sure.
I just feel like inevitably what happens is looks, you're just able to see past looks. And I think with so many relationships, what happens is you just go, okay, they may not be the finest person, but the things that they're able to do is far more attractive to me than how they look. You know what I mean? And I think especially now, like as you get older, you just start realizing that you can go out there and get the finest girl, but how long is that going to last for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and like attraction is weird because remember when we were younger, I think we all were attracted to the same girl. There was always the hottest girl in school, right? But then as you get older, you start noticing that like even your closest friends are attracted to, whether it's a girl with big breasts or a girl with a big ass or a girl with everybody's attraction level just changes. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's just, I can't really call anybody a cornball, man, because some cases the corniest person might have the most money, and then all of a sudden now I'm the cornball because they have more money than me, or vice versa. Or, you know what I'm saying? They may do things that I'm not able to do around the house or shit like that. So it's just, you just never know.
So you never called anybody a cornball?
I've called plenty of people.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that long-term game, right? So I've seen some people you look is like, damn, homie, in high school you was a man. What the fuck happened to you? Like really, I've seen like, so like you were 3-sport athlete in high school, but now like
they fiends.
You're not doing whatever.
Fiends.
And like a lot of them end up just like, you ever seen somebody who just like, dude, high school is over. Like let it go. High school is over. College is over. Like let it go. Like you're not. It's over. It's over. Or you have that friend who's like, all right, have your fun, but it's like, dude, you're 33. Like you're not going to the league.
like Nas said, you're in your second childhood. That's it.
Damn.
If y'all like music,
maybe they win in the long run.
Yeah.
So like, I think we kind of went into like the looks part of it right there, but I know that's not really what we mean when we say that. I think we just all kind of went into that vein when we just talked about it right now. I think it's more like, so like say a chick, like, if we're talking about like our green flags, like which are real high on our priority list. So like if a person does that, if a person checks off my green flags or a few of them, and the relationship doesn't work out, whatever, cool. But then I'm not gonna go to the next person that doesn't have any of these green flags just because it'll work. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean, like by corny dudes or cornballs. Like you were telling me that you want to travel, right? And then you go with a guy that works 9 to 5 and doesn't take his PTO ever. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
Right. Yeah, that's mad.
Kind of settling down for saying they want something else, but really settling for nobody. Like
the bare minimum.
Yeah. I don't know what causes that. Maybe I wouldn't be like disrespectful and say like lack of like ambition or anything like that within themselves or what, because if you really want something, you'll go get it. If you say, oh, I'm looking for this in the person and this and this, you'll find it. You don't settle for, all right, well, you know what, I'm gonna go for this guy that works 9 to 5, like you said.
Yeah. What makes him a cornball? How do you define it? Is the way he dresses, the way he talks, the way he carries himself? What do you?
Yeah, I think it's like it's the whole. I mean, we've done this before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess we can paint it for other people that don't know what we mean. But I think it's a culmination of different things. You know, like of course we're gonna see somebody first and then judge them off of how they look. That's just how it is. And then when we start digging in a little deeper, like, damn, this nigga's sending paragraph text to chicks, you know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of shit is this? You know, like, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about.
That video you sent earlier in the group chat, that's cornball shit.
Simps.
Yeah, that's some cornball shit. Like, nigga buying and Maul's dope, but this nigga buying, nah, come on, cuz.
Shorty used to date. He used to date Shorty, and she went on a date with somebody else to the spot that they wanted to go, and then he paid for the bill, and he at the crib.
That's what he did?
Yeah.
He
right?
He said he like introduced her to the spot, and so she hit him. She was like, hey, this spot's still dope. Appreciate you for introducing me to it. And so he called and paid for the bill for her and the dude.
Yeah, that was Maul. That was Maul.
Yeah, Maul.
Yeah.
From the Joe Budden.
I guess they had a conversation before, like, yo, it'd be funny if like one of us went on a date and the other one paid for the meal. But nah, I'm straight.
Super corny. Without question.
That's lame too.
That's cornball shit.
Yeah,
okay, so the corny dude is essentially the multiple paragraph. I'll do anything for you, baby.
Is that New Balances with the Nike t-shirt in the bar?
The guy who's
if you split with a girl and then somebody hits her up the next day with a long message, that's corny.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck all that. But what's worse, sending a long text or double and triple texting?
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah,
they're both in the same category.
Yeah. But if you got my one long text versus I text you once and I text you 10
totally
minutes
depends
later,
on what you're texting.
Yeah,
because if there's
this is the baby come back text.
Oh,
who's been dating her for a long ass time?
I'm calling, homie.
Baby come back.
Yeah,
you FaceTime or call?
FaceTime.
Calling.
I need a FaceTime.
Can't see her face. I'm about to drive over there.
No face, no case. I need a FaceTime, bro.
Double and triple, that is horrendous.
What if you FaceTime her, she got a dude in the background?
Then I'm driving over.
You driving over there. Are you though?
Y'all both got to come out.
I did my part, bro. There's
y'all both
got
to come out.
I did my part at that point.
I don't think I do anything. I'd be like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
it's like that.
I move on.
If you saw the dude,
yeah, it's over.
Oh, if I saw the dude, it's whatever, bro.
But then you gotta be petty. You gotta butt FaceTime again, but we have a shorty here. Like, oh my bad.
Oh no, I'm FaceTiming her with 7 shorties.
Ain't even mean to call you. My bad.
I'm a FaceTime her. Nah, it's bad.
Yeah, if she's
with the front facing camera while I'm in there.
You can't hide it on camera.
Yeah. I don't care. I still can't.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Right, so Tim, you said that you and Mela listen to the pod together all the time, right?
We do.
Does she ever check you on shit?
Never.
Do you guys listen to it at the same time all the time?
Not all the time, but majority of the time we do. She'll check me on like the last time when I was dropping the gems. You know, and you could tell.
Rocks.
I was dropping gems, and you could tell. But like, no, it's just I feel like it's one of them things where when we do something like this, she gonna hear it. I mean, anybody that you got in your life that you rock with,
we can edit it.
Facts, we could, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I want to let it be known, like, because somebody complimented her earlier. That was like, she's such a good pregnant woman. Like, she doesn't seem stressed. She just seems like she's handling it well. And I say a lot of it is based on the fact that there's a lot of laughter and I'm just transparent with her. You know what I mean? And I think it just makes life that much easier. Now,
well said.
I've never had a girlfriend while being on the podcast.
Has any girls like said anything?
Yeah, I mean, but I'm no different. I'm no different on the podcast than I am in real life. So I say a lot of controversial opinions, like when I'm talking to people in real life, and sometimes I'll bring it up, but I'll just stay in my position. Like I've had a couple of girls that I've dated who are like real liberal and like super progressive, and obviously like I go against that shit all the time. So they're like, oh, I like what you said about this and this, but I disagree with you on that. So I have people check me on that. But since I'm not married or pregnant, all of my old stories are good. So I don't have to worry about getting checked on my history with one night stands and
we got
my game
checked.
plan for going out.
We got checked by some of that wasn't. It was a friend used to be with her, and she was like, I don't like y'all because I don't feel like y'all honest. When I hear it, I feel like there's more like y'all hiding stuff. Well, that's your opinion that you think. So she was trying to check us on.
She said I was her favorite.
Yeah. And then Tim, obviously, when Tim, somebody,
No, but she did.
You agree on him. He like, oh yeah, well, yeah. So she definitely tried to check us, like saying like that we weren't being honest or anything like that. So that's why she stopped listening to us or whatever. But we'll say like girl,
it was your ex,
woman,
bro.
Yeah, it was. Woman wise, my mom back when it was like episode like 17 or 16, my mom was like, y'all some idiots. I forgot what we were talking about. She was like, y'all some idiots. I just turned the pod off. I was like, damn. My bad, mom.
So, since Tim just said it, like, I guess it was my ex.
Yeah. It was. She was like, she feel like we never honest.
So we was at a football get together, right? And so then she was like, they asked her, they go, so who's your favorite Mike? And she was like, Tim.
Yeah.
And then they both, Io and Monte was like, really? And she was like, and they're like, why? Because he's the most honest. And he go, it's because he openly just says his wife's name all the time. And he goes, and she was like, no, I just feel like he's not hiding anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then eventually she ended up saying Io was.
Yeah, I corrected her. I'm like, I don't lie in the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I guess you don't.
So, it was weird. It was like, what the fuck? That's strange. So it's weird to hear.
I think people just be saying shit, bro.
Yeah, that's why she's an ex.
It's weird, like how people interpret like what we, what I'm saying? Like we make a joke. Say I made a joke about something, and they're like, "Oh, that's how you really feel about this person." Man, it was a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's like your situation, with the.
So we squashed that
stuff. Yeah. You told me.
So he called me on Sunday and we chopped it off like an hour, and so we squashed it, but. At the same time, it's and what he said and what I said was, it's just when you have nothing but good intentions, you don't really understand if you said something that was harmful because you don't want it to come off as harmful. You know what I'm saying? Like I say so much stuff, and a lot of times I say things so fast, and obviously I think most people know now where I don't think about when I say something, I just say it. And the thing with me is I understand the significance of words, but once I say it, I hold on to it. We've talked about this before, but then there's also, like we talked about context and how you say stuff. If I'm in a barbershop, I feel we joking. You know what I mean? Like you would think it's one of those things where you can have conversations like that, but I don't know, man. It's just everybody's different, man.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Things get lost sometimes. That's it.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I think we're kind of all the same way in that aspect too. Like, we don't really hold our tongues, but we keep it 100. But a lot of times that shit can get taken out of context. And it's like, yo, I was being honest. I might have said it wrong. And you can't really get mad about how somebody takes something because that's how they take it, but you also can't be mad at me at how I said something if my intention was never bad in the first place, So I think that's that that constant like tug of war, like, all right, you got to be, it's just about being a good leader. Like, you got to know how people can receive different things, like, all right, I can't talk to this person straight up, but I can sidestep and get to my point if I need to with this person. This person, I can just tell them straight up, like, you wilding, cuz, so interesting. Are we done about it?
No, hold on. I think the hardest thing is you want people to be themselves, but then like people just don't allow people to do that, and that's the shit that pisses me off most.
Oh my god, can we like round of applause or some shit? Like that shit is the truest shit ever, bro.
And that shit really bothers me, bro. Because earlier we joked with Hops about him grinding on whatever it is, but it's just like he did it. You know what I'm saying? And he's not ashamed of what he did, bro. And us as his friends, we should. Well,
thanks for giving our flowers. The correct
All right, now we're done. We're just gonna keep potting now.
Hey, look, he done gave me my flowers. And he dropped the gem in the same.
Yeah, gotta get out of here, man.
He dropped the gem and he gave me my flowers in the same sentence.
No, but yeah, you gotta.
Good man.
There's such a thing as
Melo should be proud.
Being aware of who you're around. You can be yourself at all times, but you don't have to show 100% of yourself in all situations, because half the time it's just like, I don't want to go through the trouble of like having to deal with all this, right?
Yeah.
It's like if I hear somebody like they're having a conversation about a topic and I'm like, A, I disagree with you. B, like me bringing it up is just going to cause more trouble because of what it's worth, because you're going to get offended about it. Then it's like, yeah, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
But if I hear you say something that's like clearly both wrong and foul and out of bounds, and yeah, I'm going to call you out and check you on it based on my beliefs. But yeah, it's just people don't want whatever the fuck you said. It's true. You worded it better than I did, so I forgot. It was real nice when you said it, but I forgot how it was worded. So,
damn. All right, let's go.
What'd you say?
I said the problem with people is everybody wants people to be themselves until they actually are themselves, and they don't appreciate it.
Mm. All right, just checking.
Boom.
That's all, folks.
What question you got, man?
What's your favorite debut album? Just give me one.
Debut?
Mine's Get Rich or Die Trying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Thug Motivation 101. Thug Motivation 101.
IO's Get Rich or Die Trying.
It's either that or is Channel Orange a debut album?
See, they had mixtape.
Nah, debut album.
Mixtapes.
Oh my gosh.
Lupe Fiasco.
It's too simple.
I'll say Get Rich because I always say, but
really, y'all niggas can't say College Dropout?
Channel Orange.
No, Food and Liquor is up there with me too. But let me see. Fuck me. I wasn't prepared for this one.
Monte gonna say Rod Wave or some shit.
I was going to say that. Yeah, I don't got one.
You can say Comeback Season, or you gonna say Thank Me Later.
I don't say neither one of them.
So what are you gonna say?
Nothing.
Comeback. So mad.
Yeah, why is he upset?
He's mad because he can't say Rod Wave because I said it already.
Comeback. Yeah, okay. So I also said Thank Me Later. What's yours?
Food and Liquor.
Damn,
that's Lupe Fiasco.
I can't double up on that.
I thought you were gonna say Illmatic.
Well, obviously that'd be my next choice.
Shouldn't
that be your only choice?
But it would have been Food and Liquor.
Then say
Food for Illmatic.
But I didn't want to do the double.
You can have the same.
Yeah, what was that? What?
Dino did a movie list on Twitter quoting mine, and we had one of the same movies on there.
What movie?
Nice.
It was like, what movies do you
Superbad.
watch more than 10 times? And I put Superbad. Yeah. And then he put Superbad. I put Friday. He put Next Friday.
I've never seen Superbad.
Bro, I only seen Superbad one time, full through.
I've seen that shit like 100 times.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's too long.
Superbad?
Superbad and Pineapple Express is too long.
I can't tell.
Like Pineapple Express.
You're missing out on so many movies. Like, you must not watch any Scorsese movies.
My attention span is Netflix and chill time.
So you don't watch any gangster movies because they're all longer than 2 hours.
Bro, that's different, bro. I'm not going to watch a comedy for 2 hours.
Most of them aren't 2 hours.
You wouldn't want to laugh for 2 hours, but you'd want to see violence for 2 hours.
You won't watch any superhero movies. They're all.
And that is the problem with America.
Y'all trying to Britney Spears my life?
So you never watched Avengers?
I'm leaving.
Infinity War?
What were we talking about earlier?
Endgame? You never watched Endgame?
Niggas trying to control.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
I'm saying, James, you never watched Infinity War?
I watched the last three.
all the way through without.
Yeah, because I had to catch the story because I almost watched him out of order. Actually, I did watch him out of order.
That's how we know you don't watch.
Look, I caught the nigga with the 5 rings. He died. I'm like, what the fuck was this all about?
Was a 5 ring?
Oh, you watched the game
With
first?
the Infinity Stones?
So all the stones. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit all about? Then I had to go back and watch the other one.
They have orders for a reason.
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, you
That's how I know you watch one from 2019.
It don't say
the 5 rings.
Yeah, that nigga with the 5 rings.
It don't say orders. It don't say orders. It says the name of the movie.
If it's called End Game, I'm assuming that's the end of the series.
Bro, I'm sorry. I live a different lifestyle. I'm not checking up on those movies.
You can't read.
There's an Iron
Really?
Man 1, 2, 3.
It says End Game.
Really?
Why would you start with End Game?
Because I didn't know that there was a other whatever the number other
beginning?
ones are. Does it say beginning?
The Avengers.
Yeah, the Avengers.
There's one that says the Avengers.
I'm sorry, I don't watch that shit.
So do you watch
That's it. Do you watch Star Wars?
Yeah.
Do you watch Jurassic Parks?
What?
See, I don't watch that shit.
Wow.
That's it.
Watch
So
all
if you watch basketball from the fourth quarter,
See, now you're just reaching. Now you're reaching. Now
You
you're
can't
reaching.
reach very far though.
Now, yeah, he really can't reach very far. Now he reaching.
Pass the
though.
ketchup.
Yeah,
Pass the jean jacket. This guy.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, so
Back.
we were talking about
Back.
if you the little like if you watch the influx of gay like things on TV and the media and stuff like that, if that influences your kids, right? There's a quote I saw. It was like, well, y'all niggas grew up watching Fresh Prince, Cosby,
Urkel.
whatever, Urkel, Family Matters, and you're not successful in owning businesses and shit like that. So how much can it influence your life?
Well, actually, I am all of those things, so they did a great job. Thank you.
No, not you, nigga. Not
I
none of
know.
us. But the people that are complaining about that.
I mean, a lot of people were wearing J's still from Fresh Prince.
I was about to say,
Martin.
They influence like the way we dressed, but those episodes then break down gayness, how they break down gayness in TV shows and what transgender relationships and TV shows and
yeah, I mean,
how you're supposed to welcome them now.
for better or worse, it's totally infiltrated. Into
It's all influence. It all depends on who the fuck picks it up. I've always been open-minded to change and whatever. And I'm not gonna nitpick and down talk anybody who's living their life how they want to live their life. That has nothing to do with me. If it starts affecting my life and the people I'm around, then it's a difference. But if I grew up watching Fresh Prince, Martin, all those shows and
Jimmy
shit.
Fox.
I want to dress like them dudes. I'm talking to my mom. I'm like, yo, mom, I need the Jordans. I seen them on a TV show. We can't get them. I'll get them next time. You know, stuff like that. But yeah,
certain things go to. I was talking to a girl. She's like, "Oh yeah, well, you guys should bring this up on the pod." She was like, "What do you think about, trans? What do you think about men converting to women and competing in women's sports?" I said it's wrong.
Oh, don't.
I said flat out it's wrong. And I don't care if that sounds like non-inclusive. It's like, no, if you are male and you become a woman, anatomically you are still a man.
Bro, I couldn't imagine being 5'3", 115 pounds, lining up for run 100 meter race, and the dude or the woman next to me lines up and she's 6'2", 250. What am I supposed to do with that?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, yo, sorry,
You'll
Judge.
beat
I don't
them
know.
at 250, but
Well, no.
Talking muscle.
like, dude, it's a dude still. He's gonna,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, it is wrong. I agree with you saying. I mean, but it's not even. I don't think we even have to say that non-inclusive thing. If you look at the Olympics, if you look at the 100 meter world record is in the 9s. It's like 9 something, and then the woman world record is 10 something.
Yeah,
The man is faster. Disc throw, shot put, all this stuff is they're higher for the male or faster for the male.
correct.
So if you're a transgender male,
You're gonna be with the
turning
male.
you're a man turning into a woman. You have a
have an advantage.
competitive, competitive edge.
If Layla Ali is gonna be the biggest boxer I know, and then Muhammad Ali jumps in the ring and tries to box her, who's gonna win that? It's still gonna be Muhammad Ali, no matter if it's a transgender. You know. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
but like a man is just gonna win. A man is just gonna win every rip. You know, a man's just gonna win. So I just feel like they almost need their own sport if they're gonna be trans.
There's no way that anybody can justify to me that it's okay because it's just not. It's ridiculous.
Mm.
You know,
Bro,
what I
if
mean?
you're gonna be
Like,
trans,
it's
you need-
borderline cheating.
You need your own. You need your own bathroom. You just need your own, bro.
I don't know about that part, but
damn.
bro.
The wrestling, the girl that was in the Texas high school, it was a boy. It was a boy trans to a girl, and she went like undefeated for 2 years in wrestling.
As she should.
But can I ask you this question then? Because there's creeps out here. So you're a trans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're a man, right? And then you walk into a bathroom as a trans. But why can't a man just put on a wig and say he's trans and just go in the ladies' bathroom and start creeping around the ladies' bathroom?
But I don't think you associate those two, saying that
I'm not
there's creeps and then
you know
trans.
what I mean. I'm just saying.
I don't.
It's just like, yo, you need that separation.
Mm-hmm.
You can't put it together. Like these, even like sports, like all the way down the line, you can't put it together. Like if
the difference is like they identify as that though.
Right,
so
right.
like they would treat it as such, whereas a man wearing a wig doesn't identify as that, so he doesn't treat it as such. Like you're gonna see if a nigga walking around creepy, bro.
Yeah,
like that's different than a dude walking around as
something to watch out for. I guess.
That goes to the thing you're saying. Like, if we can take it to the extreme of saying if a white person sees a black person or a black dude sees us, it's like, oh yeah, these dudes are gangbangers or thugs or something like that.
Gangbanger homies.
That's you got to think the extreme these days, man.
Yeah, I'm not so worried about the extremes. Like just to what I was saying before, that some people will try to claim that you're like being non-inclusive when you're just talking about reality.
Yeah,
but that's just the reality. We're talking about they could take hormone suppressors, different things like that. But it's like, okay, it depends on where their development is at. It's like once you grew up to be 6'4", you're gonna be 6'4" forever.
Yep.
The bone density that you grew up is gonna be there forever. It doesn't matter what you take.
Mm-hmm.
You're still gonna have the skeletal structure of a 6'4" man, regardless of like what you would try to do. So it's still unfair. And it's like, what about?
This
you could be like white chicks and get your knees done.
Or like, but it's like, yeah. What about the girl who? What about the girl who was on the bubble to the woman, the non-trans woman, the woman who's on the bubble to like getting a scholarship to go, and then she gets beat out by someone who had an advantage over her, right? Yeah. But I don't know, dude. It's just
too new of a topic, I suppose.
It's really not though.
I mean, it's gonna happen. Like it's gonna probably
happen.
End up being like a big subject and like way bigger than it is already, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're gonna have to vote on that shit. And
they had that. Yeah, they had that new NFL ad that came out. It was like the NFL is gay, the NFL is transgender, the NFL is inclusive, or something.
You know what's crazy about the NFL, bro?
That's cool.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, man. They cancel Cap. Now with this, they running with this, but I think they learned so much from what happened with the Cap situation.